started as a basic steel producer, and today we are the 5th largest steel producer of India with an installed capacity of 8.6 million tons. And we are also the only 8th certified plate manufacturer of API 2H, 2Y and 2W grades in the world. We are also the only private manufacturer of rails in India and an exclusive private supplier to Indian Railways, and we have recently completed our first order of 100,000 tons ahead of schedule. So the list can go on of many more proud achievements, but most importantly for this session, we would like to demonstrate our expertise on being one of the finest solution providers for the composite steel industry. So now let's have a look about the group. So we are a part of the diversified OP Jindal group. It's a $22 billion conglomerate, and it consists of industry powerhouses like Jindal SAW, JSL, JSW and Jindal Steel and Power Limited, which we represent. So now my colleague Sahil here, he will take you through the individual plant capacities and our locations in various geographical regions of India.
Good morning, everyone.
You,
JSPL is a $3.3 billion conglomerate having dominant presence in steel, power, mining and infrastructure sectors led by Mr. Jindal. It produces efficient economical steel through backward and forward integration. We divided our business into various segments. One of the major segments is steel, having a current capacity of 10.6 million tons. We have another segment, power, which we categorized into 3 parts: independent power plants having capacity of 3,400 megawatts, captive power plants having capacity of 1,649 megawatts, and renewable power plants having capacity of 24 megawatts. The other segment is mines and minerals with the current capacity of 3.11 million tons. We have global ventures in Asia, Africa and Australia having steel capacity of 2 million tons and the mines capacity of 6.25 million tons. Coming to the steel capacities across life cycle, we have iron making capacity of 9.95 million tons, liquid steel having capacity of 10.6 million tons, and finished steel having capacity of 7.95 million tons. Coming to the plant-wise capacities, in the Raigad, we have liquid steel capacity of 3.6 million tons and the finished steel capacity of 2.35 million tons. For Angul, we have liquid steel capacity of 5 million tons and the finished steel capacity of 2.6 million tons. We have another plants in Barbil in Odisha, Patradu in Jharkhand, in Oman, and we have Jindal Power Limited as a power plant, and in mining we have overseas capacity of 6.6 million tons per annum. Coming to the milestone which we have achieved during our journey, in 1979, late Mr. O.P. Jindal promoted this company as Orbit Steel Private Limited. In 2000, we listed our share to demerger, and in 2005, JPL became our subsidiary. In 2010, we acquired 99.99% stake of Shadid Iron and Steel Corporation, and in 2015, we started our new division, Construction Solution Business, which we will be presenting here in the further slides. In 2017, we expanded our Angul plant, blast furnace plant. So for the overview and the CSB department, HIMANI ma'am will take it.
Thank you, Sahil. So like Sahil told, that a construction solution business came into being only in 2015. So that makes us one of the youngest business units of the organization, and we would like to call ourselves a 4-year-old startup with 30 years of experience. So why would we like to call ourselves a startup? Because the composite construction industry has a lot more to be explored. So we are still innovating, we are still developing, we are still looking for new ideas to make this industry better. We are still trying to identify the new needs of the customers, of the end users of this industry. And we are still collaborating with partners like you, because otherwise it would not be possible for us to move forward. So now let's have a quick introduction to the composite construction for the benefit of those who are comparatively new to this. So composite construction is a construction which uses two structural members which are made up of two or more different kinds of materials. And why this is done, what is the benefit of combining two different kinds of material, is that the best properties from both the individual materials can form an aggregate which performs better than how the two units would have performed individually. So we have seen many types of composites in construction like concrete and wood, concrete timber, steel and timber, but the most common and the most efficient type of composite is the steel concrete composite, and this is what we are going to talk about here. So why steel and concrete? Because concrete has been used in construction from time immemorial because of its high compression strength. It goes very well with compression. Steel, on the other hand, it has a very high resistance to tensile forces. So when we combine these two, we get a very highly efficient and lightweight unit that resists better to both compressive loads and tensile loads, and which is what we require for high-rise buildings, for complex superstructures like malls, multiplexes, bridges. So this makes it an apt choice. So we can say that right from the wonders of the world like Eiffel Tower to the wonders of architecture like Burj Khalifa, steel is everywhere. So composite construction, let's go into a little more detail about composite construction. It mainly consists of two basic parts which are composite columns, that is steel columns encased in concrete, and the next one is steel beams which support the concrete floor slab systems. Now in order to achieve a faster construction, how this helps is that even without encasing the steel column, we can go up to 4 floors. And with slab concreting, without encasing, we can go up to 2 floors. So simultaneously, we are doing our erection of the steel columns, and simultaneously, we are also doing the encasing. So the concreting part and the erection of steel structures is going hand in hand, which gives us a much faster pace of construction. So let's have a look at the most commonly used types of composite columns. So the first one is the fully encased edge section, which is the most commonly used composite column. So the darker portion you can see, that is a steel column, and it is encased with concrete, the grayer portion. Next one, concrete filled circular hollow section, that is also used in many applications. And the last one is a concrete filled square hollow section, that is also used in many of the projects. Now coming to the second most important component, which is the composite beam design. Now composite beam is a steel beam which supports the concrete slabs or the concrete flooring system. Now these flooring system can come into various different kinds. The three of them, the most popular three of them are the deck sheet, the precast slabs, and the speed floors. So these pictures here demonstrate how the steel beams are supporting the deck sheet on the left one and the speed floor system on the right one. So we will see in more detail about these flooring systems in the coming slides. Third most important part of a composite construction is the lateral load resisting system, which consists of shear walls and bracings. So bracings come in two types, X bracings and inverted V bracings. So V bracings help us save some space in the building. So now why choose steel construction? We have formed the basic premise of the advantages of steel construction. It is lightweight, it is efficient, it is stronger, and also it facilitates a faster construction. Other than that, on this basic premise, there are many other advantages which can be derived. So these are the completion time. It is pretty evident. While a RCC conventional structure takes years for completion, we can talk about completing the same size of composite building within months. Earthquake resistance is better for a steel building due to its high tensile resistance, and then flexibility and accuracy due to we can achieve larger spans for complex structures using the steel composite buildings, which is not very possible in a RCC structure. Sahil, would you like to make a point here?
Yeah, about the carpet area with the steel buildings, we can increase our carpet area because it saves, we use slender columns here instead of using huge columns which we used in the RCC. So carpet area can be increased drastically. And about the dead weight, we can reduce the dead weight because we save some weight in the foundation because heavy weight on the foundation which will be coming in the RCC. For the aggregate consumption, there will be less resulting in easy to work atmosphere, green building, reduced air pollution, and there will be less noise with the steel buildings. There will be high labor requirement in the RCC, which can be reduced with using the steel buildings. Less labor requirement, but skilled labor. Early revenues can be get with the steel building because of the early completion of the buildings.
Okay, so these advantages are pretty straightforward. Now we come to the question as to what was lagging us behind? Why are we still not that into composite steel construction? Many of the builders and the developers that we meet across India, they are still hesitant to switch to the superior technology. Why was that? So to understand this, we have made a comparison for the different types of steel which can be put to use for this composite construction, ranging from E250 to 350 to 450. So we can blame it on our steel production. In the last few years, we were stuck to the basic structural grade of steel, that is E250. So with that in use, the average per square feet consumption for a building was somewhere around 7 to 7.5 kgs. Now that is too high a number because this will make the project economically unviable. The cost will go up by a huge margin and any builder, any developer will shy away from that. Then came E350. It brought down the steel consumption by about 12%, but still it was very high at 6 to 6.6 kg per square feet. So again, the building was not that cost efficient. So ultimately, when we are doing business, when we are doing a project, costs play a role. We all know that. Then with the advent of higher grades of steel like E450 or even 550 now, we have been able to bring down this average square feet steel consumption to as low as 5 to 5.5 kg. And we are talking about seismic zone 4 here. So I think that was a game changer, the development of high grades of steels in a more prevalent manner. So we have talked about composite construction, we have talked about its different constituents. Now let's see what JSPL has to offer to this industry, to composite construction. So because this industry is still growing, it is still in its nascent stage and there is a lot of confusion about it. So we would like to provide our clients with end-to-end solutions. So right from our in-house design and engineering team, which takes care of the detailed modeling and fabrication drawings, we have state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities at our plant locations. We also do project scheduling for steel structure for our clients so that they can phase out the project in an efficient manner. They know beforehand what is going to be installed when, and then they can manage their cash flows better, which is a very important factor in managing a project.
For the design capabilities, we have our team who design the structure of the building using different software. Our team work with the softwares ETABS, StatPro, Tekla 19.0, AutoCAD and SketchUp. Here are some glimpses of this software of the structure of the building from this software. At the top, you see Vijayawada Airport 3D view using START software. At the right, you will see the E-tabs using E-tab software, the structure of building, and at the bottom, you will see the Tekla software. So using the Tekla software, Tekla can deliver cut to length with desired board and welded plate structure of a building. This is a
So sorry to interrupt. What is the main advantage that we are getting here is we can envisage the building even before it has come into ground. So we can see how exactly the building is going to look like. We can make any changes here or there if required, and once we freeze this model, then there is no going back. So we need to spend a good amount of time in planning a steel composite building, and after that we won't be facing any glitch whatsoever, because all the members are delivered at the site cut to length with almost 100% accuracy. Okay, go on.
So for in-house manufacturing capacities, at Panjiputra, we have installed capacity of 1,65,000 metric tons. At Angul, we have installed capacity of 75,000 metric tons, which combines makes the installed manufacturing capacity of 2,40,000 metric tons. This is an image of a Raigarh plant and Angul plant.
So that makes a monthly capacity of around 20,000 metric tons from all the 3 units.
Coming to the manufacturing capabilities.
So coming to the manufacturing capacities, here is a glimpse of the various automated machines and equipment installed at our plant locations, right from butt welding machine by Corimpex, beam welding line, beam straightening machine, to drilling and oxy-fuel cutting, shot blasting and painting line, CNC plasma plate cutting machines. So all these machines are highly automated equipment, and they are driven by CNC, and there is very less manual intervention, so that what we achieve is 100% accurate fabricated structures which need not undergo any rework at the project site. So the finished product is the fabricated structural steel, which are heavy and complex structures which are used as columns, beams or bracings. And now because they are factory fabricated, there is a minimal welding required at the project site, because most of the welding is taken care of at the factory itself. So the most of the difficult part is over at the factory itself in a very controlled environment, and only bolted connections are required to be fixed at the project site. That too, they come with pre-punched holes with almost 100% accuracy, and I am not saying this, our clients are saying this. One of our clients, he gave us a wonderful testimonial that he has never seen 100% accuracy of fabricated steel structures in his career, wherein not even a single rework had to be done at the site. All the connections matched 0, 0, 100%. So I already explained you about how the usage of higher grades of steel like E550 and 450 grade of plates and 450 universal rolled sections achieve us in reducing the per square feet steel consumption, and then in turn lead to savings. So next comes to the quality assurance and quality control part. Now JSPL is very particular about the quality part. We are very quality conscious, and there is an unsaid motto amongst us that quality first, business later. So we won't compromise in our quality in any which way. So the quality assurance and quality control facilities include, we have our own in-house NABL certified labs in all the 3 locations. We are also OSAS 18001, ISO 19001 and ISO 14001 certified manufacturing facilities. Other than that, product specifications like API Q1, TS 16949, which is exclusively for the automobile industry. We are certified with these 2 coveted management systems as well. So QC facilities involve raw material inspection and testing that includes both physical and chemical properties to be tested, and we provide the raw material inspection reports along with the finished goods also. physical inspection of the finished fabricated structures, non-destructive testings like UT, DPT, MPT, post-weld heat treatment, and radiographic treatment depending on the requirement. Now this is another offering from our portfolio. It is called the Jindal Steel Floor. It comes with a tagline of lighter, faster, easier, and we will see exactly how. So speed floor is basically a suspended concrete flooring system. It uses a steel joist with concrete topping for permanent structural support. You can see it in the figure on the right. So the heart of the system is a roll-formed galvanized high tensile steel joist. How it is made? It is manufactured in a single integrated operation which takes care of the roll forming, the punching, the pressing, the cambering and cutting to length at a very high production rate. So we have a machine capacity of 8,000 metric tons per year. And the advantages, no props are required. We will see in the video which comes up next, time saving, and the services can pass through the pre-punched holes, and it is compatible with both RCC and steel frames. So let's take us through a small video which will explain you better about the speed floor.
An innovative suspended concrete floor system can save building professionals time and money. With no backpropping required, Speed Floor reduces construction time, enabling access up to 3 weeks earlier. Unique cold-formed steel joists maintain strength and integrity while reducing slab thickness, craneage and material costs. Speed Floor's fully engineered system is a proven performer in all types of construction. Joists are delivered in bundles, craned onto the primary structure and manually moved into position. Lock bars are installed to hold the joists in position. Form ply is then installed. Steel reinforcement is laid and the concrete is poured. 3 days later, the form ply and lock bars are removed and the floor is complete. Being up to 50% lighter than other slab systems, Speed Floor is ideal for building extensions. It has excellent spanning capabilities and the versatility to run services through the pre-punched holes. Suitable for all types of construction, it is ideal for housing, apartments, car parks, commercial and office complexes. With over 20 years supporting the construction industry, Speed Floor represents the smarter, greener, innovative choice, saving time and money. Speed Floor, lighter, faster, easier.
So that was Speed Floor for you. Now this is an example building. It is our own in-house project. It is OPJIT canteen in Raigad. So this, on the left you can see the work under progress, and on the right you can see how the finished building looks like. The ceiling. Here we can see the steel joist. Now coming on to the next phase of the composite construction, that is once the finished fabricated structures are delivered to the site and now they are needed to be erected and installed. So we also provide supervision for structural steel erection, and we also take up erection of structural steel in our scope in order to provide our client with end-to-end solutions. We also provide training to the civil contractors who would be installing the Speed Floor system, as it is an exclusively supplied technology by JSPL in India. We also do project scheduling for our clients for ensuring just-in-time delivery.
So we are more flexible with the flooring system. So we not only use only one kind of flooring system. We use 3 kind of flooring systems. Speed Floor, which we have seen before, hollow core solid slab system, and the third one is deck sheet, which you might aware of. So there is a video which I will skip for the hollow core slab. So about the steel comes with sustainability, affordability, and durability. As the steel can be recycled, rather than paying money in the landfill fees and other parts and for the non-construction waste, it would be better that we can use steel because it can be recycled. Steel is durable and requires low maintenance. It is cheaper now. Before 20 years, there was no technology which can produce steel, but now with the innovation in technology, we can reduce man hours, which makes the steel cheaper. It can withstand heavy loads and seismic activities, which provides lower insurance premiums for policies underwritten for metal buildings, faster construction times. Coming for the applications.
Yeah. So applications, we have forayed into all the segments of the construction industry as of now, and we are still looking for new avenues. So you name it, we have it. We have done steel buildings and malls, high-rise commercials, hotels, hospitals, bridges, stadiums, car parks, airports, and roads. So this was a very important milestone in our journey. It was a guideline from the PMO. It is a circular from NBCC, so which says that, okay, I'm not being able to read the exact wordings, but it is a circular from NBCC which is asking to promote the composite construction technology across all the PSU buildings, all the government projects, and in order to promote this composite construction technology. So it was a huge push, and it was a great milestone, we can say, in our journey, because after that we have taken up many NBCC jobs, and government is also seeing the advantages, the policy makers are seeing the advantages of having a more affordable, sustainable, environment friendly technology for the construction. So before we take you to the projects which we have done for our clients, let's have a quick look at our own in-house projects. So these are two beautiful buildings. One is the JSPL Raigad Auditorium, and one is JPL Tamnar Project Office. Don't these buildings look beautiful? They are made up of all in steel. The steel is visible also, but they have been designed in such a way that they look marvelous. Now this is another G+11 composite steel blocks which we have done in our Angul township. Total 7 number of blocks and 12 stories. Now some of the key we have bifurcated the projects which we have done with our clients into 3 categories depending upon the type of flooring system used. So the first one is with speed floor slab system. So this is one of our prestigious projects, Alphatham Noida. It has 4 towers, 3 in the front which you can see, 1 at the back. So 2 towers which you can see on your right are almost on the verge of completion, and there are 2 more to go. It's a 22 lakh square feet building. So these are the various construction phases. Another iconic building, it came with a tagline of 33 stories in 99 days. It's called the Mist Festival City. Then another IT building in Greater Noida, it is still under progress. Now some key projects with the solid slab system. So this is Windsor IT Park in Film City, Noida. This is a new project, it has just come up. It's a 5-star hotel in Mumbai called the Fairmont Hotel. This is another iconic project which is coming up in Gurgaon. It's the M3M IFC, the International Financial Center. It's a G+40 building. Now some key projects with deck sheet. So this is a fully functional building now. It's called the Embassy Tech Village in Bangalore. It has been occupied and it is in full function. It was done by BL Kashyap. This is an extension project at Sir Gangaram Hospital in New Delhi. It was a multi-level car parking. This is also fully functional now. You can see on the picture on the right. Another one is the NICL Corporate Tower. This is an NBCC project like I told you. This is a very new project, the Raheja Mindspace in Hyderabad. It is an IT building. So you can see a Tekla model of the building. It is just beginning. Few other projects, Oppo Manufacturing Complex we did in Greater Noida. DPS Jhansi, it was a small project but nevertheless a very prestigious one. Vijayawada Airport New Terminal Extension. So now for the journey of construction solution business, we would like to take you through Mr. Ajay Agarwal, who is one of the founders of CSB, and let's hear it in his own words.
just wanted to brief you about the journey of construction business in JSPL. We started with composite steel structure buildings in the year 2015, and the first building we got the order from Festival City at Noida, which was supposed to be done in 99 days. However, due to some constraints, we could not complete the building, but however, in 3 months we did 14 floors, and that was quite a remarkable achievement. Since then, we went to MBCC, we gave the presentation on composite buildings, and in 2016, they in turn gave the presentation to PMO, where the PMO has issued guidelines to explore the possibility of construction in composite steel buildings in all the in all the government buildings. At present, we are doing 3 NBCC projects, one in Calcutta for National Insurance and 2 skill centers, one in Nagpur and one in Kanpur. However, in the private sector, with the developers, we have done quite well in Alpatam, Noida. After doing 2 towers, we are again doing 2 more for them, and then we have done Embassy Tech Park through Bill Kashyap at Bangalore, Rahejas, we are doing at present in Hyderabad. We have done many more projects. Going forward, we see a good demand in this sector, and we would request all the developers and other government agencies as well to adopt this technology for faster and speedy construction. Thank you.
So this has been our journey so far, the projects which we have done in the last 4 years. In the next slide, we will see our geographical footprints. We started with Noida. Most of our work is concentrated in the NCR, then Hyderabad, Kolkata, Kanpur, Nagpur, Bangalore, Vijayawada. So this is our geographical footprint. And once again, we would like to appeal to all of you to support us, take this industry forward, to help us in understanding the needs of the industry better, and to collaborate with us. Let's make more such beautiful buildings. Let's take India ahead. Thank you.